Research tells us a lot about what constitutes or predicts a cheater. And you've seen many of my videos already about cheating, how to know for characteristics, different things to look for. But many times research forgets to tell us or remind us what doesn't predict cheating. And the things that don't predict cheating usually surprise the people, the couples, the partner of the one who was cheated on. Because it's long been held an idea that if you don't have enough sex together, that your partner will go elsewhere. They will look for more, they will find somebody that they can have sex with. Sex, actually, in honesty and research, has very little to do with why people cheat. Okay, so here is the first myth: sexual frequency. A lot of my partners that were left or their partner cheated on them told me, well, I know I didn't have sex often enough. He or she always complained about it. They always wanted more. Actually, that is not a correlation with why they cheated. So it's important that you know that so you can validate that for yourself, that although they may have used that is not true according to research. Secondly, sexual dissatisfaction. Guess what? Most of married couples and dating aren't completely satisfied with sex, especially if it's long term, because you have to keep thinking out of the box. You have to keep making it interesting. But more than that, you have to work on your emotional intimacy. And when life gets busy, emotional intimacy is not focused on. So once again, sexual dissatisfaction was not a reason. And if your partner told you that, they were telling you a lie. They were giving you a rationalization. It has nothing to do with why they cheated. Lastly, where you live. You'd think when you move in together that it changes things, that you'd see each other more often, and that things would change. Guess what? That had nothing to do with why people cheat. Even long distance relationships were not. Once again, I can't say this enough. What part of sexual involvement there is in cheating is not the act of sex or having sex. It's the emotional intimacy that comes with sex. So when people tell you you're not having enough sex, or your partner didn't like the way you had sex, or you were prudish or whatever, wasn't that. It's that they didn't feel like they connected with you. That's the main reason that people cheat. They want an emotional connection. Couples ask me all the time, what do I do to make sure my relationship is cheat-proof? Well, you can't control another person, and you have no idea what that person will do. But if you're betting on the odds and you're trying to predict what's going to help you stay cheat-free in a relationship, I would put my biggest emphasis on emotional intimacy. When couples feel close, when they apologize to each other, when what the one person is going through, the other person can actually feel, and it makes them feel stressed, or it makes them feel whatever their partner is feeling, that is a true emotional intimacy. That couple is connected, and that, my friends, is going to help you predict who will and won't cheat more than anything else you read in any magazine.